What's going on, YouTubers, gamers and fellow hobbyists? Welcome to On the Bench with Pete, the series where I build or paint, or both, and you hobby along with me whilst I ramble on about life in general and whatever else is on my mind. It's kind of therapy for me, and you're kind of my therapist, so get some brushes and models and paints. I've just literally finished airbrushing or priming some tower, but they're just drying for a moment. I've got this it's like ethereal guy to do here, so I might do some stuff on him, might do, who knows, but I've got other stuff to do. I've got Dreadnaught. I've got the figure that was donated to me from Games Workshop, the I forget what they're called. It's from Age of Sigmar anyway, these dudes. I might work on his robe today. Yeah, I think I might do it to standard robe colours. I think that's what I'm thinking. I'm not 100% sure yet on that. I keep going back to thinking, should it be red or not? But anyway, enough of that. Let's get to the bench. So guys, I'm doing a little bit of an experiment today. Yes, and you might be able to witness it for me as well. Now, as a lot of you must know this product, surely, the Masters Brush Cleaner. And I put it off and I clean my brushes with it, and I think, I sniff it, I think, it feels and smells like soap. So, this is my experiment. This looks, feels and smells like soap, so I'm gonna try it on my brushes, because £9, 59p for 4, so we'll see. But anyway, enough of that. Yeah, I start with this ethereal guy. I'm sure that is what he is. So I'm going to do the drone thingies on, starting with XV88. I've just ordered some more XV88 actually, on its way. And I've ordered some airbrush XV88 because, I've got some stuff to do. I want my crisis suits to be airbrushed with it. That's what I want. Anyway, this is what I'm thinking. Let's put a drop. Did I even go on it? Of retarder. I'll just put a tiny tad more, so it doesn't go too. I don't want it too thin. It's about the right consistency there. Right, so I'll wash him out momentarily. So I'm going to that's about right. As long as he's on this green matte thing, should be okay. Yes, I can see I'll need 2 thin coats. Ha ha ha. On this one. And I do want to get my next hobby 1-to-1 underway at some point as well, and that'll be on base coating. We'll cover the hand brush to begin with, because I'm not sure whether doing an airbrush version would go in there brushing for beginners or model 1-to-1, hobby 1-to-1 rather. So yeah, anyway, let's get this drone covered here. Do his skin later as well. And I will wait until thoroughly dry before I go on to the next stage, as it were. It's quite a nice brown XV88, I think. I used to use it for going around the edges of the bases years ago, but I've gone over to Steel Legion Drab now. It's just a little bit better for that purpose. The XV88 is just slightly too bright for the purpose of that, but it's a great base paint. Not just for these towel armor things, but for skin as well, you know, depending on what, of course, depends on what creature you're doing or whatever. The second coat. So this is going on quite nicely, actually. I think I might do him with red robes. Don't know, I just have an urge to paint red robes, but we'll see. Is it Sequitur or something like that, those models? I don't know. Right, so there we are, so that's that. I realise I should have made myself another cup of tea, but hey ho. Have a look at Dreadnaught while we're waiting. So I might be doing some stuff on him, you never know. But let's try this then, shall we? Of course, if I'm proved wrong, what have I lost? 59 pence? Well, it's behaving like Master's brush cleaner. Cleaned it up quite well, I think. I mean, for 59p, it's got to be worth a try, hasn't it? I mean, lava's up just the same. I know for a fact soap gets off the paint. Well, sorry, but it's looking good to me, you know. Cleaning my brushes. We'll see. I might have bought my last Master's brush cleaner and preserver. Who knows? Alright, so I'll pop that to one side. Fenrisian Grey. Have I? Oh, I've done the Fenrisian Grey. I can see it on the. Alright, okay. I should do the bases then. Yeah, and I won't need to thin them down. So we'll be looking at Steel Legion Drab. Steel Legion Drab. Let's work out what brush I should use. I haven't actually got that many brushes now. I need to get some more, I think. That's what I need to do. The regiment ones. That's what I need. Right, so anyway, enough of all that. What's been going on? Well, job hunting as usual. The everlasting list of jobs to apply for. At the time of recording this, I've got. So I'm recording this on a Friday. It's going to hopefully go up next Wednesday. I've hopefully got an interview on Monday though. Well, I've got an interview on Monday. So by the time you see this, I'll have had my interview. You see. And, you know, either I'll still be in the same boat looking for work, or, you know. Yeah, I quite like that. That's, you know, quite good. I'm quite happy with that. These, of course, were the miniatures I purchased from eBay. Ooh, ages ago. Years. Long time ago, put it that way. Now this fellow isn't finished, and I know that. Do some more work on this. Don't know if it's a grenade he's holding or what it is, but whatever it is, need to wash and some highlighting, I think. So yeah. So that's 2. I will start the skin on that ethereal. I think the base colour is the fang, so I need to find that. My blues. Yeah, so job interview on Monday. I just hope it's not too hot whilst I'm wearing a suit. It's, you know, I'll be melting. It'll make me feel worse as well, which will affect me. No, I don't want anything to go against me for the interview. Do you know what I mean? I'm only after, you know, I'm only after part-time work. It's true. Because honestly, physically, I don't think I could do any more. Well, I know I couldn't. It'd just be a recipe for disaster. Yeah, it would, honest. So, Much better to go the part-time route. This texture paint I made the other day or the other week, absolutely brilliant. You don't even need to highlight it because it's got highlights in it. So that's four down. Might as well do this fellow while I'm here. He's got no shoulder pad at the moment, but I'm hoping to change that. Alright. Not a very good brush, that one. I want a better one. See, that might be better. Yeah, it's a better brush. Sometimes you just got to admit defeat with a brush and condemn it. My wife's getting on well with her new job, but man, it's tiring her out. So I've been shopping today. So when she comes home, I've said rest, rest, rest. Got her a bottle of wine and just have a restful evening. Which I think is the order of the day here. Let's do ciphers. Base as well. I know I've got more work to do on him. Might even pursue that later. Oh, I'm reading The Outcast Dead at the moment. Brilliant book. Love it. Yeah, if those of you that read it, Kai's just escaped with the other prisoners, and yeah, it's getting hotting up really well. It's a good story. He's like an astropath. Like an astropath that kind of they were trying to sort out because he's like a bit broken now. So an incident that happened on his ship. So yeah. It's got World Eaters in it, Thousand Suns, Lunar Wolves, all good. Characters of, you know. So if I can get this part-time job, life will become a lot easier for us all around. Paint is drying really quickly, which it would, it's so hot. And those primed models all dry now. I'd literally only just finished cleaning up my airbrush, and then I decided to do on the bench, and they're dry. To be fair, one of them was dry before I even turned the camera on, but I swear sometimes the paint comes out dry, you know, if you're not careful. There. Let's do slime marble base as well. I know it's not finished by any stretch of the imagination, I know that, but I just want to get the bottom rim done. There. Yeah, we're good. That is good. That is awesome. So, guess what? Did I mention the fan's on? You can probably hear it. I should have made another cup of tea. I may even go and do that. Trouble is, I'd have to leave you guys here, but I can still talk to you, so I suppose in many ways it wouldn't be so bad, because I could do that. This soap idea seems to be totally working. So how about it, fellows? Popped him there and him there. I could get you looking at those whilst I go off and make a cup of tea. How's that? Would that be okay? I'm really desperate for a cup of tea, that's all. So that's what I'm going to do. So I think it's a secretor. I think he's called a secretor, that guy. So I'm just going to grab my cup. And yeah, so I'll be back. Sorry that's a bit boring for you to look at. I'm just going outside right now. Walking through the garden, down some steps. I should have made another cup before I came out. Here we are, kitchen. Right, so just boiling the kettle, getting a tea bag out. How interesting is this? Don't normally get this on the bench in a real domesticated version. That's my kettle you can hear, probably in the background. I don't know on the lapel mic actually. Oh, fridge is nice and cool. I'm a little bit hungry actually. think after on the bench I'm going to get some lunch, but a bit more work to do yet, especially on that separate. I just can't work out if I want to do rose red or like normal standard cloth colour. I just don't know. I think I'll do the rose on the ethereal red to see how it looks. Yes, that's what I'll do. As for the Dreadnaught, I've got to highlight all the metal areas and lots of other bits and bobs. Kettle boiling. I went shopping at Aldi today. I was going to order from Tesco, but in the end I thought, no, I want the shopping here now. And so I went to Aldi. And my dog's just come out to see what's going on. I was like, who are you talking to? Talking to my viewers, buddy. He's looking at me like, yeah, alright, weirdo. Yeah, weirdo. Yes. Boy, I'll try not to think about food because I am quite hungry, it would seem. I'm just stewing my tea bag. Bear with me. I won't be long, fellows. Or fellas. I won't be long. I'll be right back. My dog's drinking from his water bowl. That's something else you may hear in the background. Ah, there we go. I think that's a good colour. And voila, take it back out to the garden. It's a lovely day out here. So just walking through the garden, steps, along the top, almost at mini Warzone. There, and I'm coming in the room again. Set my tea down, shutting the door. Really boring, I'm sorry. Oh, I left my phone in here. Ha! Nothing going on with that. Okay, and I can see by my timer we're about 26 minutes in. Right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Took you on a bit of an excursion to my kitchen. Well, let's move him out of the way. I'll show you something else. See, this Dreadnaught, I stripped, bought from eBay and stripped the paint off him. Didn't even come with a base, I don't think, but I'm going to put him on this base, the resin base that I painted up ages ago now. So he's going to go on that base. So I think it looks super awesome. Yeah, got some bits and bobs to do on him. Need to wash, but like a recess wash, I think. Not that many recesses to wash though. Might be able to get away with it. So do I do a green recess wash or a black one? That's the other thing. Yeah, that's the other thing. I think I'd go with non-oil. Maybe non-oil gloss. See how that pans out, shall I? I'll use character brush. Or this brush. Jarvis. Yes, we'll use that one. Certain smell about the non-oil gloss. I'm just going to cover his kind of, well, like the feet of the Dreadnaught. I'm not doing recess washes in there with that, I'm just covering that. Right. It really is warm today. I think that's why I drank my tea quite quickly just now. It sounds crazy to non-tea drinkers, but you know, I find it quite thirst quenching to have a hot cup of tea. And I know when I was a kid I was like, don't be crazy. Although I liked tea even when I was a kid. Right. Put some these in here. I'm glad I got this non-oil gloss. I wasn't sure about it at the start. I thought, nah. But that's proving alright though. It seems to be okay. Got to be careful with it here. Yeah. Recess sausages, you're gonna love them. Don't think I have to do too much. Don't want to do too much. There we are. I think that'll do. Right. That was non-oil gloss. Non-oil gloss. Oh, I was starting to think about food again. Stop it, stop it. Right. Yeah, I'm really not finding a difference. So for 59 pence I could have bought like a lifetime supply of brush cleaning material there. That's awesome. Right, now for the fang. It's a blue colour. but I've got to find it. Oh, I think I might have found it. Yes, I found it. Aha! I haven't worked out what colours to do their hairs yet, but you know, one step at a time. Okay. So my character brush for this. So I could do towel on Kill Team, you see. If I can get myself one of the box sets before they disappear, you know. My wife's worried about her job, being that it's only an 8-week contract, but I'm hoping that they'll keep her on once they see what she's capable of, and I think they will. The only problem is, you know what it's like, you know, you get your contract and you think, well, that's the way it's going to be, blah blah blah. Once the contract's over, well, I think if you could prove yourself to someone in a given time, I think, you know, you're well on your way. I mean, that's all I want, is a chance to be able to prove myself. See, if I'd have got that bakery position, apply for a job as in a baker's part-time, I could have, you know, I could have crushed that job, you know, easily. But I just don't give you the chance. If you see the person who actually got the job, I'm like, how the heck did you get the job? Not, you know, I'm having a go at anyone, but I'm an experienced baker, for goodness sake. You confronted with someone that can barely string 2 syllables together, let alone form a sentence. You know, formulating a conversation. I mean, my goodness. I'm being cruel, but I just get I don't know. I just get fed up with it, I guess. Yeah, so skin on him done. All done. My tea is nice and hot. But I'll let him dry. So letting him dry. So things are drying here at the moment. I think I'll do his gun, corn red, which I think is like a burnt red, isn't it? Corn red and stuff. Oh, I might do burnt red instead, actually. Burnt red. It's just for his oh my, went out of focus there. It's just for his gun casing thing. We'll move that up slightly. Way too much paint in the pot there, but oh, you know. Right. Burnt red, quite a nice colour. I'm liking it actually. Yeah, very nice. So it's Friday today, so that means, you know, it's nearly the weekend. So I'm a bit silent because concentrating, you know. Doesn't matter about the eagle so much, because I can do that another time. Could use this on some of the towel guns actually. Yeah. I'm liking that. That's nice. Yeah. Bit of cheapo brush cleaner. I'm telling you guys, it seems to be working a treat. Yes, right, okay. Enough of that. Oh wow, we're on 43 minutes already. Well, I don't know if you can see that. I know these aren't visual things here. The light's not doing it justice, really. Put another light on, I suppose. It's a very dark red. You can't see it, but anyway. Yeah, I'm liking that as a gun casing. Say I might do it on certain bits of these tower guns, but for now it's a bit of Abaddon black. Painting the gun barrel in for the moment. I gave up drilling out gun barrels a while ago because I'm not that good at it. Nothing worse than seeing a hole off centre. Whilst this isn't a gun barrel, it's a exhaust port, but you know, same deal. Yep. So there. Looking good. I would like to get something on the robes here before we finish. Gonna go for my Fiston Red. My favourite red, by the way. Fiston Red. Put some retarder in that for sure. 2 drops. And a bit of water. Back to the character brush, I think. Now, red robes. Here we go. The reason why I haven't chosen yet what colour robes to do the AOS guy is because I want him to be part of my AOS army, you see. Whatever colour I choose for his robes, I'll have to do it on all of them, you see. That's the thing. Do his little chest design white later. And I'm wanting to do yeah, I said I'm wanting to do a hobby 1-to-1 later about base coating, so I may start filming that. I don't know. I'll show you the model I use. That one there. You can look at that for a bit whilst I go off camera to do some of this. He was a free figure from Salute a few years ago now, so I'm going to use him for my tutorial. super detailed like, you know, Games Workshop standard, but it's not bad. Well, I think I'm being proved right. Red robes do look good. I think they look good business, to be honest, but that's alright. I'm doing some tricky stuff. Actually, can move him by the way out. Back to where I was. Yeah, I don't know what colour to do their hair though. That's something I've got to work out. Actually, I might need to do a bit more skin just in the middle here. I think that should be skin, so I'll come back in with the fang later and correct that. So another job I've applied, well, there's loads of jobs I've applied for, but another one I particularly wouldn't mind getting is there was a service advisor with a car franchise. You know, that guy you talk to probably on the phone when you're booking your service for your car, or he sorts out with the workshop priority of which car gets serviced when, you know, that kind of thing. What goes in for this, and I think it is just services, not general repairs. Yeah, it's looking good. I'm quite liking the look of the red. Yes, very much so. Right. Doesn't matter about going over the middle part of the robe, because that's kind of a separate piece, as it were. Yeah, I quite like the red. I do. It looks good. I'm in more of a dilemma than ever now. Whether I should do my AOS chappy with red robes or not. Tea is lovely temperature now. Oh, we're at 54 minutes, so I think I should end it there. But before I do, I'm just going to clean off my brushes with my non-master brush cleaner, which seems to be working wonderfully. It's getting all the paint off the bristles. Doing a really good job, actually. Pop my paint to one side there. Need another piece of blue towel, because I do, and that one's torn in half. That's not helpful. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I'm loving this. Right. So yeah, so whether I do him with red robes or I don't know. I don't know. No, I think I'll do the standard robes. I think. But not today. Or not here and now. So I'm going to end it here. And there we go. Thanks for joining me on this episode of On the Bench. It's been great having you along. Sorry about the tea making escapade where I just had to go off back to the house and make a cup of tea. I just, you know me. I like my tea. And this is to be fair, this is normal builder's tea, so but yeah. Great discovery for myself. So instead of this, I'm using this. This is just a standard soap dish holder thing. So yeah, I know what I'm doing from now on. So thanks so much for watching. Remember, all brushes lead to war, and I'll see you on the next video. So bye for now. Bye bye.